Hello fellow artists and welcome back to another video. I think it's been about 2 weeks, which is better than a month. So today is going to be probably a long video, hopefully, which should make up for not being every week, like it says in my channel banner. So today I'm going to be drawing some Pokemon, and I'm doing a Pokemon challenge, which is to draw all 151 Pokemon. I think it's 51. And I'm going to do them in here but cut them out and stick them in my other sketchbook. So today is Bellsprout, so I think we'll zoom in actually so you can see it. So Bellsprout sort of has this oval shape head. I think it's oval shaped. Now I absolutely love this lineup of Pokemon, the evolutions of Bellsprout. I don't know why, maybe it's just the colours that I like. And it's got little eyes. Does any of you lot like Pokemon? Let me know in the comments down below. I always had every single one of the Pokemon games, apart from the recent ones I think. I think the most recent one that I have is Sword and Shield, but I didn't complete it because I just didn't like the dialogue. There was too much dialogue in the game and I just really wasn't a fan of it. It was just too much to read, and I'm sure like kids these days don't like reading. I don't know if that's true. I've drawn the eyes too big, which is what I've just realised, and that bit's nice and thick. This is going to be too big for my sketchbook, I can feel it now. Probably should have drawn it a bit smaller, but never mind. And that goes like this. I was actually going to talk about motivation as well. Like, I feel like I'm losing a bit of motivation. Video wise, I mean, like creating videos. I need some advice to get that back actually, because I used to be so consistent and do it every week, and I'm not sure if it's because it's lack of ideas. I'm not sure. But if you have any tips and tricks in the comments down below, just let me know, because I really want to get back into making more content. So it obviously has some little legs like this, and then this bit sticks out. There we go. I like to talk through what I'm doing as well. The weather's been pretty nice here in the UK. I think it's going to be nice for the next week or so, I think, which is pretty good. I mean, it is that time of year where the weather does start and get nice and warm. If you can hear heavy breathing in the background, it's my dog. We've been in the garden just before this because I wanted to tire him out so he goes to sleep while I make this video. So I think that's the sketch done of Mr. Bellsprout. Now it's time to colour it. I am using these markers here, the ARRTX Acrylic Paint Markers, and I'm going to swatch them on this bit here. I should probably use the kneaded eraser just to go over this, just to lighten up the sketch. I'm going to make them nice more actually. I'll put them in afterwards. I've definitely fallen in love with these markers. I'd like to get the full set of these actually, but I don't know if they do repeats. I think the only thing that I'm unsure about is what happens when the markers run out, because I don't think you can buy these singular. Let me know in the comments down below if you can. I've drawn this one a little bit too small. I think what I'll do is I'll cut this out. I might have to get another one down here somehow. I should have definitely made that smaller. Never mind. Can you hear that sound? I have actually been watching Portrait Artist of the Year. What channel is it on? I know it's on Now TV. Oh, Sky Arts, that's it. It's on Sky Arts channel and I absolutely love it. Been watching it with my mum. I'd love to join that competition, but I don't think I'd be able to get a portrait done in 4 hours. And then you'd have the extreme anxiety of having to get its likeness, the likeness of the sitter. See, what happens is, I think there's about 9 people in each heat, and you get 3 sitters. They're usually like famous people, and you have 3 artists on each sitter, and they've basically got to draw that person. And they've got 4 hours to do it. Now I'd never be able to do that. I'd probably get like the sketch done but not the painting. I'm more of a coloured pencil. You can use coloured pencil, you can use any medium you like, but a lot of them just use like oils and acrylics. Now this pink's ruined for some reason because it's had yellow on it, so it just doesn't work. I have to like squish it so more juice comes out.
I'll have to ask my accountant about that.
But the nib is ruined as well. Alright, so that is the colouring bit down. All that's left now is to ink it. Hopefully I don't mess up the eyeballs because I drew them too big. I think that's probably too big as well. No, I think that's alright. Comment down below what your favourite Pokemon game is. Mine is Emerald. I love Pokemon Emerald. I do love the Hoenn region. And I think after this challenge, I might keep going. I might keep going and draw all the Pokemon that's ever been made. So the next one I think is it Johto? Is this Kanto region that I'm doing? Call myself a Pokemon fan. I think this is Johto. And the next one is like Chikorita. Chikorita, Totodile and Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil was my favourite starter from that Pokemon series. But my favourite, I think a lot of people would say they love Charmander because you can get Charizard. I mean, that's like the most famous Pokemon card, isn't it? Charizard. Well, the most expensive one as well. I'd love if the white was a little bit more opaque on these little marker things. Oh, it'd be good if I could do like 10 minutes per Pokemon. That'd be cool. But I'm gonna cut some little bits out, obviously, so it's not too silent, because sometimes I'll talk and then there'll just be like a long silent part. Do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the background. Oh dear. Oh dear. Comes down here and like that. Yeah, me and Bertie's been playing in the garden just before this, and I took some lovely pictures of him, which I'll probably put up on screen. He's 1 now. He's 1. Oh, baby's 1. It's gone so fast. I've not had him a year. I've had him a year in June. 21st of June, I think I brought him home. He's such a cutie pie. He's sassy as well. Like, he'll stamp his feet because he wants his toys out. I think this is what makes it, if you can get the highlights in. That's there. I don't know if you can see that. And I might highlight these bits as well. I don't know if you can see it on this. Maybe I'd have to do that. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. I'll go over that. Don't worry. I think you can tell that I've highlighted that. See, I'm not really a professional at using these, so... And I've definitely wasted some of this paper. I don't know if I can get Victory Bell on this page as well. Let's see if I go over this in white, that you can see it. Yes, I think. Okay. And then we'll put some white spot up here. You can sort of see it, can't you? I think that's right. It's massive. I've just realised it can actually fit Victory Bell. No, is it Weeping Bell? I can't remember, but I can definitely fit it down here. It's just like it's one of these that goes like this, and then it's got like it's gob wide open, and it looks like a fish mouth. And then it's got an eye here, and then the other eye maybe there. Look at this beautiful sketch that I'm doing right now. Head probably about here. I wonder why they called it Bell Sprout. That looks higher up actually. See, I've got myself distracted. Is the plant some sort of bell? Is that what it is? These are going to be far too big for this sketchbook. I can feel it, and I've already made a mistake because I've not left enough room for this. So I'm going to have to draw that on the opposite page, I think. And I've probably done its mouth too small. Luckily I have a rubber. That's better. I did the angle all wrong. I think that's how it is. It'll probably look better when I put it in the new sketchbook, and even making this video I'm going to end up being ahead. But for some reason I just didn't have the strength to draw Alakazam and Machamp. Oh dear. What I'll do is I'll show you what I've done as well in the other sketchbook, some of them that I've drawn. I'm gonna colour this in. Right, yellow. I think is it this yellow? No, yeah, I'm just gonna use this yellow. Looks more like a green, to be fair. It's more like a green colour. These markers go so nice on this paper. They just don't go on very well on the sketchbook that I'm using because it's more like textured. But I also think I mentioned that in the previous video as well. If you do end up drawing some Pokemon along to this video, you can send them to me on my Instagram. I don't post on there anymore, but I am active on there if you want to chat to me or anything like that. I know I should probably like make a Discord channel. That'd be cool if I made a Discord for everyone to join. Probably be active on there as well because I do use Discord. Beautiful, beautiful lips. Giant, juicy lips. Looks a bit patchy, that pink, but no I can do about it. I think I'm going to use this green. I'm not going to do this bit because I'm going to cut it out and stick it in my other sketchbook, and I can fix it. I can fix it in there as well. Yeah, I think videos have been difficult to make now that I've not really had many sponsored videos recently. But I think it's because I've not posted very much on my YouTube. But saying that, I've been offered to review a drawing tablet. So I'm just waiting for them to get back to me. I said I'd do it, so that's going to be another video. And then we've also got this one, which is going to be a longer video because I'm going to do the other version, which is... I think it's Victory Bell. This is Weeping Bell, I think. But I'm going to cut these two out and stick them in my sketchbook and then see what to do from there. I'm not very good with shadows and things. I think it's because I'm not used to using these markers very much. I haven't been using them very long, so I'm not very qualified. Not qualified, if that's the right word. I'm going to use this colour for the inside of the mouth. It looks weird because I've not done this little bit here. Now we just have to do this. I think the puppy's gone to sleep now. He's having a rest. Yeah, he is. He's sleeping under my bed. He likes to go under there sometimes. Right, let's ink this bad boy. That's the next thing to do. And this is where the silence begins. So what I might do is probably stop the video. I think I usually speed this bit up. I used to do a lot of speed drawings when I started YouTube to music, but because that used to be the big thing, but they don't do that anymore. I mean, some people still do it, but apparently it's not that much popular content. So I will pause the video now and I'll come back when it's inked. Right, I'm back and I've cut these out, but I regret cutting this bell sprout out like I did. I should have cut it out with like this white background behind it, but never mind. So let's have a look here. I'm gonna need, it's not gonna fit, I'm gonna have to do it on a separate bit. So if I go across here, I might be able to fit the line all across. Yeah, that'll work, I think. Let's have a look here. So I do have a glue stick. Also a blank piece of paper where I can glue the back of this. There we go, use that and stick him right there. He like pops out now. Yeah, that's stuck as it should be. That's turned out not too bad actually. But that's just going to be cut in half, but I don't mind. And then I've got to put that extra leaf there. So let's do that. And obviously I need to do the last Pokemon. What is it? The next evolution to this? I did say it. Weep. Victory Bell. That one there. Perfect. Just over the edge. And let's do the next leaf. Come out from there. Oh, that's big enough. Does that look big enough? No. Should come out a bit more. Yeah, that looks better to me. Perfect. What green did I use? This one. And on my previous drawings, you'll see that I put a background behind them. So I might try and do that as well. These are so big. I actually kind of like this that I've done here. I'm about to break off a lunch. So I might go and have lunch and then... Shall I just do these two? I might just do these two actually. And I'll do the next one another time, otherwise this video is just going to be too long. I'll aim for 20 minutes for this video. There we go. And then we need this darker brown. Not brown. What colour is it? Green. You can tell it doesn't blend the best on my sketchbook paper. Well, this sketchbook paper compared to my other one. The other sketchbook I'm just not gonna complete. Alright, there we go. Now we need a background for these guys. What colour? Blue? We'll go with the blue. This colour maybe? So let's do like little circles. Makes it pop from the page, you see, even though it's already popped. Should we leave it like that? Maybe just do a little splodge there, up there. I'm just winging it. Yeah, and then I'll put some like white sparkly bits. And then same for this Pokemon. I love how it's gone across the other page as well. I know he's probably going to be all squished up when it's folded, but that's fine. Do another leaf shape there, and one here. There we go. I actually quite like the look of that. Might be my favourite page. Let's just do some little circles. I definitely should have let that dry before I did that though. Do one up here as well. Do some dots. I've just got the dog. Break everything. Mess everything up. Great. Well, I'm going to say that's it for this video. I know I didn't get to this Pokemon, but I'm sort of burnt out now by doing these two. I need to fix that. Yeah, I've fixed enough. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment down below what you think, share with your friends, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time with another video. Okay, bye-bye.